tonight, as you lay down to sleep, don't pray the Lord your soul to keep. Play to create. And I did say play on purpose. Play to create pleasure in your mind. But find a way to make pleasure something that is loving and compassionate. Bring playful mindfulness into your life. And even your worst thoughts and worst nightmares and worst fears, make them humorous and let them go. And forgive them for all the thoughts of fear they've ever given you. Forgive them for all the thoughts of anger they've ever given you. And realize that with your eyes closed, just realize that you don't have to see anything to be here. So, because you're hearing this is hard to imagine, but not really. Without your ears, if your ears were silent, you wouldn't be able to hear. Without being able to see and hear, you're still here. Letters and words are still concepts. Thoughts interpreting letters is consciousness. Consciousness taking patterns of sound is divine energy. Divine energy on top of all sounds and invisible concepts of consciousness is God. Everything you do see and don't see, everything you can imagine and can't imagine, no matter how hard you think you can imagine it, that's happening too. Now, without your eyes, you're not seeing. Without your ears, you're not hearing. If nothing's in your mouth, you're not tasting. Or just don't even notice that you have spit, but make sure you have a neutral mouth. If not, allow it. Now, is your nose clear? Are you smelling? You're at least breathing. Did you even realize that you were breathing? Because I didn't mention to breathe this time on purpose, to bring it up forth. Because that's our doorway into the world. This domain, this dimension, this degree of temperature, of the temper of your nature in your body, the heat of your heart. Those are all things that you don't see and that you don't hear unless you listen to the B-E-A-T of your heart reoccurring. Now, if you don't see and you don't hear, you don't taste, you don't smell, did you notice your clothes on your body? Is there anything touching you? Are you touching anything? Are you laying on your bed? Are you? Or are you in a body laying on the bed, trying to be able to tell if it's smelling, tasting, hearing, or seeing? I doubt you're any of those either. Are you the consciousness able to process that? I doubt that too. Are you the divine energy able to even conceive the fact that there's a thing called consciousness? Because you'd have to conceive consciousness in order to experience consciousness. So consciousness is nowhere near the biggest word. God is the biggest word. That's why you don't slander God. That's why you don't slander yourself. And when I say these things so simply in words, it's because I created the Word and God is the Word. You have the Word too. It's something that you always got. It's something you always have had. God had. That's past tense of you. And what's coming up is coming up farther or Father. It's your energy going forward. So, are you going to learn from your own holy essence being able to transmit this message to your mind from the divine realm enough? Or are you going to let it pass and go do something else? Do you know that you're God? Not just a concept, but to the fullest divine energy beyond that. Beyond that. Beyond the moons and stars. Without eyes, ears, taste, sense, any of those things, consciousness, divine energy, even run consciousness. Without God to create divine energy. It's what you've always got. And it's the best way to say it in any language on earth. Because it's ear plus hear. And you hear through your ear. E-A-R-T-H. E, energy. A, all. R, reoccurring here. Plus H, which is between two lines and the line in the center, which is what you hear between your brain and how you analyze it, and it becomes what you put out from your heart. And it becomes art from your heart. See art. It's all earth. It's all you. And believe me, one day, if you want to, and I don't know why you would want to truly feel it, you can experience the life of Jesus. And I know, because not only have I experienced the life of Jesus many times, in many different ways, on many different planets, with many different outcomes, where Jesus can be a ninja. And it's just, I'm not being funny. Because you did it too. And to even go further, I remember being in the wind, designing Jesus in a cloud, and writing down the letters to live through rocks and minerals on planet Earth. And not even the clouds that you see on Earth. But the best way I could say these words is what you would call clouds. And when I say you, I'm saying your human part. You did it too. Now, I may have gone a little too far. But if I did, you're probably already back. But if I didn't, let's come back slowly. Listen to what you're hearing anywhere. Feel what you're feeling everywhere. Smell what you're smelling. Sentiware. And see what you're seeing. Scenery. Know what you're knowing. Knowledge. Be conscious of what you create. Kindness. God loves you. So does St. Alexander. Blessings. Sleep well. All your beautiful creations to God. And God yourself. I love you. Good night. Have a good dream. Precious and beautiful. And better than you ever have imagined before. Love it with your heart. And it'll come to you.